The stories continue. While she was reading the book, she noticed a young servant doing all the works instead of the servant that being assigned for it. Why has she been doing that by herself for a while? If she's not careful, she'll fall right away. Her name is Anne. It's not a child's job to clean this room, she murmured. She was in charge of cleaning the stuff in the bedroom a few days ago, too, and now she's doing everything by herself. She's being bullied because she's young. How could adults bully a child? She'll make sure they regret it, she asked. Why is she doing the cleaning job? Her job is cleaning the bedroom. I decided to do this job today, she answered. Did you just take the laundry and clean the dust at the same time? Which she nodded. Why did you take all of that? Laundry is Line's job. Cleaning the dust is Julia's job, she said. She agitated. A few days ago she was asked to do it for them, but she didn't do it well. They were scolded a lot by the Marquis, so she's making it up now, which makes her so mad. She invite the little servant for a meal. So I should handle them all at once, shouldn't I? She entered the room. She came there to ask for a favor to replace her servant? He asked why. She explained what happens a while ago, which makes him mad. He asked his attendant to find out what's going on. He promised to do it for her sake to be comfortable in the mansion. The Duke needs her to be on his side. Although he can abandon her at any time, he will not do it without a specific direction. That's why the Duke doesn't make things hard for her. She will make use of her position. The maids came to the square that day was expelled from the Duke's residence. The behavior of not completing the assigned work, leaving out during work hours has been repeated many times, made the Duke feel that the Rubelins were looked down upon. If they get kicked out without a letter of recommendation, it will be difficult for those people to find work in another noble house. And since then she started to be active. Ask what she wants from Duke Albert. He fulfills most of her request as it is not a big deal, including giving her a finance class. Of course, he wasn't originally going to have a daughter study finance. She would like to take the opportunity to study finance to get closer to Mr. Richard. With that lie, she convinced him. The family has a lot of money, so Duke Albert doesn't care how much she spend. So she have to take this opportunity to plan for the time after the divorce. She will test every business idea she came up with when she's still a member of the Duke family. Studying finance will also help her business later. She must work hard for a sustainable post-divorce life. When she enters the room, Richard was there. Why are you here? He asked. I'm still in the name of the Duke's mistress. I should know a little bit about finance, right? She said. Moreover, studying finance can help me share what you have to do, she said, which he agreed. The professor entered the room. She introduced herself. He was glad having her in his class about her studiousness. She was asked by the professor to try to represent the numbers, but she find it hard, which he noticed it. He helped her to solve it. The professor was compliments Richard. She was thankful for his help, in a low voice with a smile on her face. Without knowing, he was holding her hand, which she asked him to let go. He was shy and making an excuse to get focused the lesson. I am not helping her. I'm just studying. Richard in mind, though she doesn't learn fast, but once she gets used to it, she will be very good at applying. Maybe she could help a little with my works, as she said. Time flies so fast the class ends. He's about to leave the room. Elisa invites him to go along with her. She has a plan visiting the territory with Anne when the class is over, which he said he was busy. As she expected, nothing is new to him. Anna was there ready for their departure. Once again, she was thanking him for the day and promised to buy him a cookies on their way home. That's something kids really like, right? He said. If I say I like cookies, little kid, he'll see me as a kid. She was flustered. She thinks they could get along even though he was not kind at all because we were on the same boat. She was wrong about him. Then I'll buy and eat it right in front of your eyes without giving you one, she said. It's up to you, he said, while he was reading a book. He looked in the outside, it's going rain. As spring came, the monster became very active. This time they're getting to the territory. They must run into monsters rather than bandits. Monster rarely came to the residential area. He was worried for something and decided to follow them. If Elisa gets hurt, his grandpa might kick him out then, might bring another girl with an evil mind. Elisa is much better. Richard in mind. If you like this story and wants me to continue, comment the word Elisa.